Hello and welcome everyone. How does everyone find themselves on these beautiful Valentine's Day? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all alright. We are playing more Metroid Prime Remastered today. And I'm honestly super excited to get back into the game. We are currently on the path to hunt after the artifacts. So, you know, we just finished the phase in mines. The only thing we have to do is really get the artifacts going. I know where most of them are at this point. We're missing one in, I think. I know where all of the artifacts really are, I think. Not directly, but probably how many there are in each area. We'll just have to search for a bit. Hi, Giza. But yeah, we'll go after the artifacts today. It's going to be glorious. And next time we're finishing the game. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I'm honestly at a crossroads for tomorrow. Because I have a lot of time during the day tomorrow to stream. But I don't know what to stream. Because I really don't want Indie Game Weekend to be at a time that no one can watch it really. So I'm thinking Monster Hunter, but Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate maybe? I don't know yet. I have to figure something out for tomorrow. Because, you know, my wife has guests over and I don't want to disturb them really. So I'm just going to haul away into my office and just stream. I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but that's okay. I mean, if you'd be okay with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, then I'd gladly stream the game for a few hours. Might be cool, you know? Huh. But yeah, that's where I am. I think I might play free ultimates. The thing about free U is I have to grind a bit before I stream it again, because I am currently at a point where I need to grind, high rank armor. I need to get on a high rank armor set that is actually good. That will carry me through the rest of the game. And I need to grind some of my weapons up because a lot of them are still on low rank materials. But I need to grind Lagiacros and Rathian plates, and those have really low drop chances. I don't know, I've killed like 10 Lagis and haven't gotten a single plate yet. It's always the same with old school Monster Hunter. But yeah, I'd be willing to hop on some free U. But if I do, I really would like to make some progress and have all of my weapons up. So I'll have to grind today, which is okay, I think. Wouldn't be that bad, honestly. But yeah, Metroid Prime, we're going artifact hunting. I basically know where all of the artifacts are. I looked at the guide beforehand. I'm trying not to look at the guide during the stream at all. But I've kind of, you know, memorized how many artifacts in each area are, so we don't have to search aimlessly for all of them, because some of them can be very well hidden. And I think with that we're going into the game, because yeah. Also, after artifact hunting is done, I'm going to do a small sweep of the game where I get most things that I have in the game, that I can get in the game, like a few energy tanks, some missile containers, you know, everything that we can quickly get in the game. But I'm going to do that. You know what? Let's go to Phendrana Drifts first. I think there should be 3 artifacts there. Oh. Where was this again? Frozen Pike. Research Core. That was where the thing beam was. The gravity suit. Research entrance. I don't remember fully where the thing was. There was the control tower. Actually going through the research core is actually more efficient to get to the control tower. I definitely know there was one at the control tower. I'm super not ready for this. Today. God damn it, I'm always pressing the wrong button to access the map. I think we should go to Control Tower first, because we can then make our way back, and I think there's a... In the Frost Cave there's an area we haven't been to yet, and I think there might also be an artifact there. Let's see. God damn it. I love how they just disintegrate. I think Phendrana has like the most artifacts for us to get. Like free. There you go. The plasma beam is generally just a good beam to have. Can destroy most enemies relatively quickly. Since we're dealing with Metroids, we might as well equip the ice beam. I'm actually glad that these Metroids are weak to ice, because those Metroids in the Phazon mines down there, not great. There we go. I'm dumb. Here we go. Honestly, I still have a lot of Xenogears on my mind, honestly. Since yesterday. Game doesn't leave my brain at all. It's incredible. I love this game. I love Xenogears. I'm so glad we played it. Honestly. I love how they disintegrate. But yeah, I'm so glad I have a full playthrough on my channel of Xenogears. It's like one of those things that you never think about, but having that archived is actually really great. And Xenoblade X being around, we managed to do it before, which was my biggest fear, before Monster Hunter Wilds. You know? And that's all that matters, you know? And Xenoblade X next month is going to be huge. You know? Where am I going? Okay. We are in the control tower. Xenoblade X is a very peculiar game. I wouldn't expect too much from the story. Although with the new story DLC, maybe you can expect more. I don't know, the story just felt unfinished, you know? I don't know what to expect with the new story DLC, but I don't know. The big focus of X is definitely on the exploration. And I love the themes going along with it. Where is this space pirate? There it is. There's a lot of cool themes with X happening, so you can really look forward to that. Gameplay is good. Also, story-wise it is good. You just have to, I don't know, it felt a little bit grindy to me at parts, so maybe that was my main concern, you know? But from what I've played, the main focus is on the side quests and the side characters. So if you really want to get to know the story, and if you really want to get to the good parts of the story, you have to do a lot of the side content, because that's where the real parts of the story are, you know. Could I have shot these before? And the main story is good as well. By the way, at least from what I've played, at least to a certain point, I just think that a lot of... Yeah, there was ice blocking it last time, but this time there wasn't. Artifact of Elder, the third of 12. Let's look at the artifacts. The Heat of Magmoor. Sun Chamber. Artifacts. Grove of Life. Tall cave stands at Fendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top. Okay. Let's see if we can get to it. But yeah, a lot of the focus of X is on the side characters. And you'll see once you get to it. How do I get out of here? Oh. Can just walk up here. There we go. I don't know. This makes me question the Chozo, because they could not have known that collapsing this tower would result in this opening for the artifact. This makes me really, really question the Chozo and their judgment. They could not possibly have known what's going on, right? Chapel of the Elders. That seems conspicuous. I think we need to go back to where we came from, right? Yeah. We really want to go to this part, because this is a far cave. And we want to get to Fendrana's edge, because I think this is the tall cave they were talking about. And there's like this small crevice up there. And that's where I think the Chozo artifact is going to be. Hopefully not all enemies have respawned, but I don't get the luxury. I probably won't get that luxury. Yep. Yep. I think this was the room again. This is the room where, for some reason, my TV goes super quiet. You guys stand absolutely no chance. But yeah, I'm super excited for X. I don't know. I've always felt like if they could port X and like Xenoblade X. What is actually... they could port Xenoblade X over and actually fix some of the problems I had, it would be a really solid game, and they actually did it. I wasn't really expecting them to, because I think they mentioned before that porting over X would be a huge task for them to do. I think it was in an interview where they said it's probably not going to happen, and they just did it. Which is incredible in my opinion. It was probably not easy to port over, because it uses a lot of the Wii U gamepad as a function. Like, the entire map of X is completely mapped to the Wii U gamepad. And it was like the most important thing of the game. This map was like the most important thing, because you know you would fill it out. It's like the basis of exploration, right? Coming scan data. What are you doing? I know that already, game. You don't need to tell me. These enemies are the worst. But yeah, X coming to Switch is like a godsend, really, for the game. Definitely think it could benefit from a bigger user base. It also had some weird MMO-like things attached to it, which I hope they also port over, because there was some really cool things, you know. Those are weird creatures. Yep, it had an online feature where you would... It's not really directly online, but you would connect with others to do certain tasks. So there's special quests that basically require a whole squad to take down, I think, a single enemy. And you wouldn't really be doing it. I don't fully remember, but I don't think you would do it like they are in your team and you run around with them. I think it was more of a thing where they do something and you do something. Like, how would I say this? It was more of a thing of you would kind of work together, but also not. Like, you would take down the same monster with them, but they're not in your party, but you just I don't know. You would just go out and hunt the same monster as them, and it would, like, I think, connect online to check how many times the monster was killed or something like that. God damn it. That was way too long of an explanation. And I think even before the Wii U shut down, even before the Wii U shut down, we had like there was still people playing it, you know. How do we get that missile container? Again. I don't fully remember how you get that. A hole somewhere. But yeah, it was an okay multiplayer component for a Xeno game. Wait, wait a second. That icicle. That looks suspicious. That icicle looks really suspicious. No super missile? Huh. Really stomped on this one. We'll come back to it. I don't know. Maybe. I like that these go down very quickly with the plasma beam. Makes having the plasma beam so much better. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks for giving me Wario Land 4. You don't even have Wario Land 1 on the first, on the Switch, Nintendo Switch Online. God damn it. I'm a little bit salty about that one. Wario Land 1 is one of my favorite Game Boy games of all time. Honestly. And for some reason, they don't want it on Nintendo Switch Online. Even though the two previous games are on there. But Wario Land 2 and Wario Land 3 are on there. Um, that is not what I was expecting here. But it did say something about the unseen entrance. Wait a second. I was 100% sure this was it. Maybe I'll go back. Scan these. Nothing here, huh? Really? I really thought it was here. Let me look at the logbook real quick. Newborn spirit. At Fendrana's Edge. This is literally called Fendrana's Edge. Wait a second. This has a heat signature. Doesn't do anything. No. This has to be it. This has to be it. If this isn't it, I'm going to riot. I swear to God. Okay, I'm checking the guide. Because I'd really love to get all artifacts in this stream. And if I'm going to take too long for each artifact, going to actually those are ruins, phase and mines. Okay, really weird, but Oh, I see it now. That was the wrong one. There is a door behind there, if you look closely. Was it down below? No, no. If you look closely, there's a door here. What do you need to do again? Do we power bomb it? It's actually it's actually hard to see. Maybe we power bomb it. Okay, power bomb was enough. Here we go. So we have 6 out of 12, so half. Good. I'd really like to get them all in one stream, just because I can then move on to finish off the rest of the collecting in the game, you know? Honestly, if we miss 1 or 2 by the end of the stream, it might be okay. Because I definitely think I can get 1 or 2 artifacts and finish the game in one stream. Still, it would be better if we just... Are you into... Ah. I still don't know how to get that. Nothing on the X-ray. Nothing on the thermal visor. But it doesn't show up on the scan either. And I can't just thaw the ice, I think. This one's a weird one. I don't think that's it. Nope. I have no idea, honestly. Wrong side. The last Fendrana. The last Fendrana artifact is on the other side. And we're better just going through Magmur. For that one. Just better off going through Magmur Caverns and get the other elevator going. You know? The music, by the way, is peak in Fendrana. And I think there's 2 in Magmur Caverns as well. That was the wrong entrance. I need to go further up. I think there's at least 2 artifacts in Magmur Cavern that we need to get anyway. It's not that big of a deal. It's really good. I like Fendrana. There's an energy tank in there. Let me get that real quick. I think you need the plasma beam. Yeah. Basically naturally found an energy tank, which I'm super proud of. I think I ran past here before and just didn't see it. Only 3 more energy tanks left to find. I don't know. Does Metroid Prime have reserve tanks and stuff like that? Maybe. Honestly, I don't fully remember the final boss of this game. Or the final bosses. I think Metroid Prime always has several, right? I don't fully remember them. Where do we have to go? Twin Fires. Plasma Processing. Fiery Shores. Monitor Station. Cyclops Pet. Lava Lake. I definitely think Lava Lake is one of them. But yeah, we'll have to travel through the entirety of Magmur, by the way, to get where we want to go to. I think one of them is at Monitor Station, and one of them is at Lava Lake, maybe. We'll have to see. I just remember that the final boss of Metroid Prime was super cool. That's the only thing that I remember. I like this final boss, I think, even more than maybe Metroid Prime 2's. I don't fully remember that. Metroid Prime 2's ending was kind of a blur for me. And the one I least remember is obviously Metroid Prime 3, because I only played it like once, I think. Fully. I mean, it was my first Metroid Prime game, and I finished it. But I just realized after playing Metroid Prime 1 and 2 that I just like Metroid Prime 1 and 2 just more. I remember a bit of 3. I just remember that you had to fight Meta really a bunch of times. And then you went on that Phasen riddle planet, right? Where the Phasen comes from. Yeah, Nintendo just need to release the Metroid Prime games. I mean, if the rumors of a Nintendo Direct are true, maybe we'll get them. I really want them to re-release them on the Switch, so that I have ample time to play them. There's this lead, Tallon Overworld. We don't need to go there yet. Luckily, I think none of the Metroid Prime games are super long. Like super long. I think 3 might be the longest of all 3. Because 3 has the problem that it's very linear. Very much linear. Ha! I fucking knew it. Just for the ice spreader. Still, I'm super proud of myself. Like, this is a classic Metroid trope. Every time you see one of these tubes, use a power bomb. It's a classic Metroid trope. I've played Metroid before. So yeah, let's see what the monitor station thing is all about. I think in general the most enjoyable is Metroid Prime 2 for me. Because I just like the whole motif of the game. It's just incredible, honestly. Like, the light and dark motif of Metroid Prime 2 is really well done, you know? To an extent I've never seen in a Metroid game before, really. Collapse suspension brakes is functional but lacks power. Okay. Thanks for sticking around. I noticed a lot of my Metroid streams actually get quite a bit of good viewership, and it genuinely makes me happy to see people enjoying Metroid and my streams. Well, another artifact. Artifact of strength. That makes 7. think we need to go to Lava Lake. The thing is, Phendrana drifts north. I think we need to go to Phendrana drift south. Maybe. Nah, the north entrance is where it's at. I'm also chilling playing the game, by the way. You might not notice, but... This game, honestly, isn't really stressful for me. It's very, very chill, actually. Which is kind of weird to realize, but... I mean, you're doing something, but I'm probably the most chill I've ever been. This was here. Yeah, it's only hectic on bosses, I agree. Even though most bosses weren't that hard in this game. But the Omega Pirate actually was relatively challenging. Just because I was pretty too dumb to do it, I think. I am pretty sure that's somewhere in this area. That could have probably been done with a normal bomb. I'm pretty sure it was in this area that we get another artifact. Or access to another artifact. Was it the central pillar? There we go. Okay, I think that does it for Magma Cavern. We have one more in Phendrana to sort out, which we will go back to shortly. And then only Tallon Overworld and Chozo Ruins. I think there's one more in Chozo Ruins we can get. And a few more Tallon. That makes 8. So we have 8 already, right? So with the one in Phendrana, that makes 9. That means 3 more right after. I honestly remember the final bosses of Metroid Prime or games being relatively hard. Not quite sure though. Honestly, playing this game has worked out better than I would have ever imagined, really. Because honestly, I expected to get motion sick more than I actually did during these, and having to break it off more often, but I've been actually kind of fine with it. I think it's a good way to play FPS games. Don't ask me to play more FPS games other than Metroid Prime, because the faster the FPS game, the harder it is for me. And Metroid Prime is comparatively relatively slow, if you catch my drift. As an FPS, Metroid Prime is relatively slow. You move your camera relatively slow as well. So it's more okay for me. But other FPS games I struggle more with. Back in the day I played Halo. I think I played Halo 1 and Halo 2. It was okay, but I got motion sick quite often playing that game. Really. Honestly, the only way I even might touch Halo again is if Microsoft releases them on the Switch. Like the collection. Because I'm honestly quite fond of Halo 1 and 2. I haven't played much of 3, only at a friend's house a few times. Thanks for that missile expansion. I just noticed the noise of something being around. I think it's in the temple over there, right? The lock-on probably helps, yeah. The lock-on actually helps a lot. It's not as much a game of have quick reflexes, whereas most FPS games require you to have relatively quick reflexes. You know? I'm pretty sure it was at this temple. Oh yeah, I remember this temple. I think I remember this temple. It's a Chozo temple, so it definitely should be like... should be clear that there's an artifact here. I think I remember. I think I remember where we even suspected the artifact being, right? God fucking damn it, where is it? These creatures are the worst. There we go. Okay. Artifact of Sun, the 9th of 12. That leaves us with 3. Honestly, we're making really good progress. Thing is, I really don't want to finish the game today. Before I've had a chance to explore everything a little bit more. I think the last few, I at least know one, are going to be Chozo Ruins. I think. But yeah, I at least want to get the energy tanks, you know, stack everything before the final boss in my favor as much as I can. Just a quick thing. Come on. Okay, let's go. Wait a second, something down here. Doesn't seem like it. Come on, guys. Okay. I think we'll take the elevator to Chozo Ruins. Because I think rolling it up from that side is probably good. Right? Like first doing Chozo Ruins, then the few remaining, or the last one remaining maybe, in Tallon Overworld. I know at least one of them in Tallon Overworld. because it's where we fought the Chozo spirits and got the X-ray visor, and I was dumb for not getting it back then. You know? That was pretty dumb of me to not get it back then. Because now we have to do a whole return to that area thing. Honestly, the most fun thing in Metroid is just traversing areas. Just going through an area you've already been through and just waltzing through it. That's a weird wall. That's a save station. We don't need that for now. But we probably could save pretty soon. I feel like. I think I've never traveled this shaft upwards. Always just jumping down. Anything in here, really? But yeah, once Metroid Prime 2 comes to Switch, I'm going to definitely play it. I really don't want to play it on my Wii U. I have it on my Wii U. I can always bust it out whenever I need to. But I kinda don't want to. You know what I mean? This core died, so we can bust it open with the super missile. Oh, we're activating runic symbols, huh? Didn't even know there were some runic symbols here. Only 2, huh? Oh, interesting. Let's see. Uh-huh. Let's see. Yeah, it's always the best if they have a whole series on our entire device. It's the thing that I love most about the Switch so far, is that they have brought back entire series. Like, yeah, you may say what you want about Nintendo Switch Online. It's not the best service it could be. But personally, I think it has done a great job of bringing most series back to the Switch, you know? Like, you could play most of Metroid on the Switch because of it. I hate these Chozo spirits. Fuck you, dude. I hate the Chozo spirits. I don't know, they're kind of boring as enemies. Like, they don't do too much. They obviously shoot at you, but with the X-ray visor, you just lock on. They take a few too many hits, in my opinion, than what they should actually do. Especially since they love throwing them at you in the ruins. Constantly. And they take a few too much hits with the power beam. And none of the other beams work, so you have to use the power beam. There we go. Where's the last one? Oh, I've never seen Samus' hit animation with the X-ray visor. It's actually cool that you can see through her hand, right? That you can see the skeleton of her hand with the X-ray visor. Oh, they're just going to give it to me. Okay. Well. The artifact of wild. 2 more. Honestly, I don't know where the last one is. Let's look at the log real quick. We have this. We have wild. Life giver. Grove of Life, I know where that is. It's a question mark one that we have no idea about. Let me quickly check up on my facts. Weird. Let me quickly brush up on my facts. Oh. How do we get there? I forgot. That was the last one in the Chozo ruins. But there's an area we haven't been to yet. That also houses a artifact. One more artifact. Probably the easiest way is to go from Magmoor. right? I don't fully remember. Let me quickly check. That doesn't help me really. Probably have to go through Tallon Overworld. This is going to be quite the trek. I'm sorry, but I completely forgot. We have to go back to the phaser mines. There's actually 2 artifacts in the phaser mines. But we need to go back to the other part of the phaser mines, not the one we can reach through Magma Caverns. So we'll have to make the trek all the way through the sunken frigate again. Which, I mean, we also would have needed to... Wrong button. There we go. We would have also needed to do anyway, you know? Because to reach the Tree of Life thing that we need to go to, we have to go there anyway. Like the one where we fought the huge area with the tree that we fought the Chozo warriors in. And got the X-ray visor. We would have needed to go there anyway, and the easiest one. Honestly, for a game like this, to have that much backtracking is actually weird, you know, for me. Because Metroid games generally don't have that much backtracking to them. At least the 2D games. But it's okay, I mean, who am I to judge? I think Metroid Prime gets forgiven for that, because it's the first in the series. And there's still a lot it needed to establish, like a lot of rules and stuff. And I don't think the others had the luxury of being able to establish that. The thing is, this artifact hunting quest feels a bit like it pulls the game a little bit into the length. And it just didn't know how to really manage the length of the game, and fully at least. Like, they needed to make it longer somehow, and they added these artifacts that you need to collect. That's what it seems like to me. But it's okay. I don't blame them for it, really. Pretty cool side quest, all things considered. But some of these solutions are a little bit beneath me. I probably would have never figured it out on my own. Okay, let's go to Tallon Overworld and get the last 2 artifacts. I still haven't decided what's going to replace Xenogears, by the way. So if you really want to see a specific game, please leave a comment on this video, or you can send me messages on Blue Sky or whatever. Or you could join my Discord and tell me what I need to play next. Just a second. We need to go to the Great Tree Hall, right? Because the Life Grove is up there. And this literally is next to the entrance to Phazon Mines. But yeah, we're going to have 2 new games soon. Metroid Prime is going to be done next week. Next week Tuesday to be exact. We're playing the same time. We're going to finish Metroid Prime. You can find all my socials in the description down below if you want. Or just leave a comment on any of my videos, really. I read all of the comments because I don't get that many. Honestly, for the next game, I need a somewhat shorter game because Monster Hunter Wilds is around the corner. And we have a maximum of 4 streams that we can play this game. So it would be cool if we could finish it in around 10 to 12 hours. Up there, right? Let's save at Samus' ship. One last time. The ship has been waiting here patiently for this entire time. Oh, I need to go in from the side. Wait a second. There we go. But yeah, I have a game in mind, by the way, and I don't know how it's going to resonate. And that is short enough so that we could finish it in a few... in that amount of time, I think. But you know, there's a good number of games we could play. Come on. Sadly, we have to go through this part again. I don't really like having to go through this part again, but this is like the 4th or 5th time I've gone through this part. Fuck you. There we go. That's okay. Nothing happened, Kiza. Nothing happened. We managed to... we have to go back through here. So, you know. That's a safe station. Yeah, I realized I need to go to the phaser mines again, which is already... which is basically on the way. You know? Like, it's basically on the way to where I need to go anyway. To get to the life grove. So... anyway. God damn it. Come on. Here we go. Need to go down there. Thanks. Come on. Metroid Prime is pretty chill. All things considered. Just going through the motions with this one. God damn it. I love how the visor disappears sometimes. Because of these enemies. Come on. Please. Fuck off. Yeah, we need to go to the bottom of this. Up here. Okay. There we go. And through this bullshit again. Where are we going? There we go. But yeah, we are at that grove again. These enemies do way too much damage for whatever reason. So yeah, I think I'm going for the life grove first. There we go. Honestly, I've never figured out how to get over there. There's a door over there that I've never figured out how to get to. Okay. Move, and we'll have to fight a bunch of Chozo warriors again, I have a feeling. Right? Well, let's traverse this thing. Maybe not. Maybe they don't respawn? Oh no, they do. Great, fucking great. Fighting a bunch of them in this terrain is like the worst. I love this room, but I hate these Chozo warriors. These ghost warriors. I don't know. Come on. I think there's one more, right? Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Didn't want to go back, actually. I think there's something that I need to activate here. Game. I'm already on it, game. You know what? I'm going to leave you the music and I'm going to take a short break. And then we'll continue with the last two artifacts. What the fuck's going on? I don't like honey mustard, so I'm not going to eat a burger with honey mustard. So I don't know what that is about, but I don't know. Fuck it. I don't like mustard in general, by the way. I really, really don't like mustard. Oh. Maybe. Oh. Oh, there's a spinner here. Okay. I mean, if you say so. Here we go. And almost done with the artifact hunting. One more. And this brings us back into the phase in mind. Sadly, to leave this room, we have to do this whole shebang again. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. But yeah, once we have all of the artifacts, we're going to end the stream for today. I think we've been streaming almost 2 hours already. I mean, sure. But yeah, if I can get my shit together in FreeU and Aran Jesus is with me, I really want to play FreeU tomorrow. And let's make it a Monster Hunter and Chill Saturday. You know? I'm full for it. Because we're getting into the actual good high rank monsters. Like, Jade Barrow was already really good. But, you know, the high tier high rank monsters. And the worst monster to be ever conceived, Brachydios. That's also on our list. Yeah, I could stream some of the grind if I end up just unlucky. I don't know, a regular Lagiacros hunt costs me around 10 minutes. I'm just too lazy to do it for an extended period of time. Probably if I wasn't as lazy, I could probably like get a plate within 2 hours or something. I hate Brachydios. You don't know how much I hate Brachydios. We'll have to see how it goes. My hate for Brachydios is real. Yeah, he murdered my entire family. You know? That was a joke. He didn't do anything in particular. I just remember the For You Frenzy Brachydio's quest, and I get like Vietnam flashbacks or whatever. We need to go to Elite Research. I really don't like Brachydios. I don't know. There's something the devs do with Brachydios that seems just wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just don't like his fight. I think he's an okay monster, but I don't like the fight and the way it flows. It's a little bit, I don't know, weird. I cannot really explain it that much, but he's an okay monster. Like in every game, he seems like he's too fast for the game. I don't know what it is. And I'm also dreading the online component where I have to... Where I in G rank have to, as a key quest, hunt 2 Brachydios in one quest. That quest is going to drive me insane. Like that double Brachydios quest is going to drive me insane in 3 Ultimate. And it's a key quest, so you have to do it. And I'm trying to solo everything in this game, in 3 Ultimate. I don't know, he always feels like he is on crack all the time. Like his 4 Ultimate version is probably the worst offender in that regard. For you, Brachydios is already fast enough. Then you add the Frenzy virus to him and it's like... Holy shit. Like honestly, the only way I could ever beat that Frenzy Brachydios quest in 4 Ultimate is by using the Insect because I can get tons of mounting damage in. And if you can mount him, then he basically, you can knock him down and do some serious damage. You know? Okay, we are in Elite Research. Yeah, I can see why people would like him, but I never really flowed with his speed. So yeah, there's an elite pirate in there. Let's scan this. And with a power bomb, I think we can actually unlock him. Morphology, Phase and Elite. Elite pirate infused with Energized Phasen. Phase and charge elite pirates rely more on their wavequake generators, opting not to carry the vulnerable plasma turret cannons. The direct fusing of phase into their body provides a tremendous level of energy. The drastically lower lifespan that comes with this process is a little concern to the pirate research team. I mean, yeah, they're experimenting on their own. kind, right? There we go. Eat the super missile. But yeah, this is a new enemy type that is unique. There we go. And that is the last artifact. So yeah, time to head back. Probably the easiest way is to just go through this, right? But yeah, those two question mark ones were basically held by the space pirates. That's why the Chozo didn't know the whereabouts, because the space pirates found them. I think that makes sense, right? And I mean, I found one of them naturally, and the other one was this elite. You probably have to wander through the phase and mines and really look everywhere to find this last one. You know? But yeah, they want you to explore everything as much as possible. Honestly, at one point we could also play Super Mario games. I haven't played a Mario game in a while. This should still be on my configuration that I've done. Even though I really do enjoy Mario games too. But, you know. There might be one coming out at the very beginning of the Switch 2's lifespan to you. I think we played Wonder on the channel, which was really good. I don't care about any of you, really. So yeah, we found all 12 artifacts. And we've hit the 2-hour mark. I don't really want to cut it short today, but I will. Because there's definitely no chance we can finish the final boss in 1 hour. Well, maybe we can, but there's no chance I want to finish the final boss in 1 hour. How do we actually get back from here? Do we have to walk all the way back through the frigate? God damn it. I think taking the elevator to the Chozo ruins is actually a valid strategy. I think that elevator takes us back to the Chozo ruins. And from there we can take a second elevator that brings us to Tallon Overworld. I am pretty sure. Or Magmoor. I don't remember fully. I mean, just go. We'll just go and think later. But yeah, on Tuesday we're finishing this game. I'm already super excited. Also, one question we have to ask is what comes after this game, and I don't have a definitive answer to that. We might go back to Zelda. I'm not 100% sure if we should. There we go. But yeah, I'll have to think about what the next games are going to be on the channel. Because Monster Hunter Wilds is definitely going to replace one of them. Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be a forever game, honestly. I have a feeling I'm going to play this game so much. I'm a little bit sad that they revealed more monsters, honestly. There we go. I'm also sad that they revealed the first title update monster already. I love that Mizu is back, but really, did we need to know right now? Was there any necessary need for us to get that revealed right now? And it seems like it's going to be the only monster, which is kind of weird because the Rise title updates added like 3 or so. I haven't seen today yet. I think there was a section like this in Metroid 2. But not in this one. I'll probably get spoiled on Blue Sky anyway. I'm not too concerned, really. I don't know. Ever since more people came to Blue Sky, they are going to start spoiling there as well. I honestly don't know if I'm going ahead of myself. I think I should have probably ended it. Yup. I got ahead of myself. I wanted to end the stream before that happens. I don't think we have the time left to do the ending. I thought maybe I could get to the temple and insert the artifacts already, but nope. Not happening. That's going to be it for today. Let me get some music going. And yeah, as I said, on Tuesday we're going to play more Metroid Prime. We're going to finish the game. And on Monday, expect a new game. And on this weekend, expect free Ultimate. You know, we can talk a lot more during Free Ultimate, because I really have a lot to say about the current Monster Hunter discussions and everything on this weekend. I don't know when I'll be live, but probably during, like, Saturday. Maybe evening or something. You know? So, again, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content on Metroid Prime or any other Metroid game, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will definitely see all of you next time. Trilightning out.